Welcome back, you guys. I have been fumbling all over my words today. So I'm just like laughing to myself trying to get through this introduction. Today, we are making a coconut cake with a strawberry sauce and a buttercream frosting. I haven't named the recipe just yet. I'm hoping that the name comes to me as we are baking this together. But before I start fumbling and bumbling all over again, let's go ahead and get started. All right, first things first, we're gonna start off with our dry ingredients, and we're doing things a little bit different. Normally I would sift my dry ingredients together, but we're not sifting today because we're actually adding the sugar in with our dry ingredients. So what I want you to do is combine your flour, salt, baking powder, and sugar with some shredded coconut inside of a really large bowl with the back of a fork. That way, just in case you need to break up any lumps and bumps, you can do that with the fork. You just want everything combined really well, no lumps, no clumps. Once you've got it looking nice and good, go ahead and take it and set it to the side. Grab a much shallower bowl, and this is what we're gonna combine our wet ingredients in. For this particular recipe, we are using 3 eggs. So go ahead and pour your eggs inside. I like my cakes moist, okay? I do not like dry cakes. I like them moist and delicious, and I love it when cakes sit out for a little while and they get even moister. The trick? Vegetable oil. So I'm using half a cup of vegetable oil instead of softened butter. Go ahead and add that oil in with your eggs. It's a coconut cake, right? So of course we're gonna use healthy fats, and we want that coconut flavor. So I am using 1 cup of canned coconut milk, full fat, you guys. Don't be afraid of the fats. The fats in coconut is nice and healthy, so go ahead and add that into your cake. Not your cake, oh my gosh, into your wet mixture. I told you guys, I am all over the place with my words today. Last but certainly not least, the vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. Oh my God. Oh, I barely made that, you guys. It is time for me to re-up on my vanilla extract. I've been baking like every day this week. Grab a whisk. Mine just so happens to match me. And go ahead and combine it all together. Make sure you break up the eggs really well. So be careful of that yolk. Make sure it's broken apart. You'll know that your wet mixture is ready to go when it's nice and pale. It's gonna be like beautiful pale yellow color. That's how you know that all of that egg yolk has been broken up. It's well incorporated. Go ahead and sit your whisk to the side. Grab your dry ingredients. And you're gonna slowly start to combine your wet and your dried ingredients. Normally we do the opposite. We add the dry mixture to the wet mixture, but today we're working in reverse. So we have our dry mixture ready to go, and I'm gonna slowly start to pour in some of this wet mixture, using my spatula, combining as I go. That helps prevent any lumps and clumps from forming. If you have a few lumps inside of your batter, that's totally okay. They'll definitely bake out while they're in the oven. Speaking of oven, make sure you have your oven set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So that way, as soon as we are done combining these ingredients, we can go ahead and put the cakes inside the oven. Now, before you put these in the oven, you have a few options. I love a double-decker cake. There's just so much you can do in terms of presentation. So I am actually going to use 2 round 9-inch baking pans. Inside of them, I have greased the bottom of my pan and added some parchment paper. That just helps you lift that cake right out of there after it's done cooling. So that's what I'm gonna use. But you can also do just a 9 by 13. You can do a baking pan and just do like a flat rectangular coconut cake. Totally up to you on this one. You could also turn them into cupcakes. Options are yours. I'm gonna sit these to the side over here. Make sure they're even if you are doing a double-decker cake. The easiest way to do that, use a measuring scoop. That way you do 1 cup here, 1 cup there, 1 cup here, 1 cup there. That way when you finish, you have 2 even layers of cake. So for those of you that are scooping along with me, I was able to get about 2.5 cups of batter into each one of my cake tins. This is the last of the batter here. I want to make sure I scrape it all out. And in there we go. Now, before you put it inside of the oven, give it a little shake. Make sure that all of that batter is nice and smooth on top. That way you will get as close as you possibly can to a nice smooth top to the cake. So just grab it gently and give it a little shake. Shake, 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 shake. Nice and even on top. Perfect. Same thing with your next one. Grab it. Shake, 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 shake. Perfect. Now both of these are gonna go inside of the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'll check on them around the 25-minute mark. Make sure they're cooked all the way through before I take them out. All right, these look perfect. They are cooked all the way through, just starting to brown around the edges. Now I need to let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes before I take them out and get ready to put the buttercream frosting on top. While the cakes are cooling is the perfect time to get started on the strawberry sauce. So what I have here is just one small shallow bowl. I have about a cup of fresh strawberries and half of a lemon. I love using fresh lemon juice instead of concentrate. Concentrated lemon juice can taste so sour. When you use fresh lemon juice, however, you get this beautiful blend of floral notes, sweetness, and just a slight little bit of sour. It goes so well anytime you're mixing together strawberries and sugar. Trust me, it is the perfect addition. It just rounds out all of the flavors. Once you get all of your strawberries cut into delicious, whoa, almost lost that one. Strawberries are cut into bite-sized pieces. I have 1/4 a cup of sugar on top. I already put the lemon juice in there. All I need to do now is combine everything together, let it sit while the cake is cooling, and then we can put everything together.